Your man insecure?
I don't think so. I mean, why would he be?
No, I'm just asking.
I mean,
I can't speak for him, but you should call him.
But he's cool. Like you can take off road with your homegirl all the way to the city and shit like that.
For
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Do you have male friends?
I mean, I have mostly male friends for sure.
Mostly?
He's cool with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like a tomboy. I skate. Like
no, I get you.
I grew up skating like skate parks.
Yeah.
I skate vert.
I get you. Chick around all the dudes and stuff. But you got some guy friends that you smashed before?
No.
Huh?
To be honest, no.
Nah?
Nah, because I know they're all trash. And I know they're all dogs, to be honest.
Slow it down! I just dissed you!
So
if my boy best friend ever gets a girlfriend, get me away from the weapons. I swear, like, I will learn how to fight. I am not messing around, like, I'm serious.
She doesn't want her male best friend to get a girlfriend. It's because she knows if this guy friend gets a girlfriend, he's gonna start giving her all of the attention instead of her. It's like her own personal simp economy.
Many women who suddenly decide they want a husband also want to continue working, which is perfectly fine. They expect their husbands to cover living expenses so they can keep their income for themselves without contributing equally to the relationship. They aren't looking for a partner to build a life with. They want someone to pay for housing and living costs while they avoid the responsibilities they don't want to handle.
Stick it on her. I would even do it from a different angle. I'd say something like, you know what, I think the way you act towards me is very unfair to your boyfriend. And she'd go, what do you mean, we're just friends? I go, nah, we're not just friends. I can tell by the way you talk to me sometimes. I don't think it's right. I thought you were a good person, but you know what, I can see what you're trying to do. I just want to let you know this friendship's over. I'd be telling her she wants me when she doesn't. I'd be messing with her head so much, she'd be sitting there like, what the fuck, this motherfucker? If you perplex them, you're interesting. You have to be interesting. Guys are not interesting to women.
One of the most frustrating things I've been told was by a female friend in college. She said, I was perfect husband material, but not the type of guy girls want to date. Doesn't she realize you can't get to marriage without dating first? She explained that women go for the bad boy instead, and I was too much of a gentleman. I responded, and yet you complain when men treat you badly. So what exactly do you want? I didn't stick around for her answer.
You don't have to be our type for us to fuck you.
That's true.
You feel me? And you can be in our friend zone, and we fuck women in our friend zone.
But see, that's the difference between men and women, because women don't have sex with the men they put in the friend zone.
Not at all.
But
Not
men
generally.
put women in the friend zone that they have sex with. So why do y'all have sex? Because you know you playing.
Nah, because we don't waste time. We do what makes sense.
Okay.
See, y'all go on dates with men that y'all won't fuck, and we fuck women that we wouldn't even take on dates. So what make most sense to you? You know?
When she friend zones you, stop offering any kind of help, emotional, financial, labor, or otherwise. She has shown no interest, so you shouldn't either.
Why do guys get friend zoned? Looks like you friend zone a lot of guys.
I think we were just discussing this today, that for what reason we just tend to get attracted to toxicity, and nice guys tend to get friend zoned usually. So.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
But be nice guys.
So that you get friend zoned.
Here's a harsh reality. Most guys don't move on when they're put in the friend zone. That's why women can make so much money from the only you know phenomenon. If men moved on, the friend zone wouldn't even exist.
If I already like you, if I'm already attracted to you, nothing you do is thirsty. Everything you do, I'm going to find a way to like it. I'm going to find a way to make it acceptable.
Okay.
If I don't like you, you're doing too much. And I need you to chill out for a second.
Oh, how is the guy supposed to know that?
Because he can sense my energy. Like, if I'm not calling you back or talking to you as much as you're doing me, bro, you're probably in the friend zone. But if I'm never the initiator of the conversation, or if I never say, like, when I'm going to see you, you know, when we going to get together, and y'all know that, you know, y'all can sense that. It might be a challenge. You might try to push through anyway and be like, oh, I can break that. I can break her down. Please don't think you can break me down.
It's liberating when you finally realize a girl doesn't want anything to do with you. The feeling of moving on is freeing. If she's too clueless to keep you around, that's her issue. Move on fast before she tries to backtrack in desperation.
But you guys have never had experiences where guys want, you know how women will put guys in the friend zone? There are guys who put women in the zone. In other words, they'll keep sleeping with you, but they'll never commit. They'll never take you seriously, never be in a relationship. Do you guys encounter that issue?
Yes. For men, no, they're all easy little sluts. But for women, oh my God, my heart is broken. Why is it so hard for you to like me?
So it's harder for you to date women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ladies, always be upfront about your interest in a guy. This doesn't mean being easy, but letting him know where you stand. Men find it attractive when someone is genuinely interested in them. Games like reverse psychology don't work. Most men will be turned off by it, and the ones who do enjoy the chase won't stick around for long. Women are running out of men to reject, and unfortunately for them, the tables are turning. Keep in mind that men don't just friend zone anymore. They remove you from the list entirely.
This man, I mean, he responded really well, but he was like, Bridget, you've been like a sister to me. This is just a little story about the time where I told my friend 3 years in college that I had a big fat crush on him. So I was gonna shoot my shot, and I walked into his room one day after I went on a date, and I was like, dude. And I just have to be honest, like, I have feelings for you. This man, I mean, he responded really well, but he was like, Bridget, you've been like a sister to me. But thank you so much for telling me, blah, blah, blah.
Listen up, guys. If they put you in the friend zone, put them in the phantom zone. Don't even bother maintaining a basic platonic relationship. Be clear, be assertive, and never act like a simp.
Little girl talk, okay? If you like a guy, the absolute best thing you can do is friend zone him. I am so dead serious about this. But Nikki, I don't want to put him in the friend zone because I really like him. I understand. But the problem with liking someone is that you give them too much credit before they even prove themselves to you. And also, you don't actually really get to know them. You just like this idea of them in your head. But if you friend zone them, then you're actually getting to know the person and see if you really like them. And you get to see if they're persistent enough to try to get out of the friend zone. I wish I knew that sooner because I feel like I would have been less weird around my crushes if I just friend zoned them.
The best response to women who constantly talk about how great their single life would be, who exactly are you trying to convince? If their life was really as wonderful as they claim, they wouldn't feel the need to broadcast it.
On her end, she's not necessarily obligated to give you any type of sexual access. So what's happening is it's a one-sided relationship, which a lot of girls that are, put guys in a friend zone, they're able to benefit and get the benefits without the guy getting what he wants.
She knows.
Right? And a lot of you guys, all of you guys right now probably have at least 1 or 2 guys that's in the friend zone that would hook up with you in an instant if you called them, but you would never hook up with them. But you're still able to siphon off benefit from them. Men, we don't get it that way. So I look at it like, okay, from a logically sound perspective, why am I going to be friends with a female when I know for a fact I'm not going to get any type of reciprocation? And then on top of that, it's someone that can't identify with my masculine problems. It's a L for me altogether.
Perfect.
That's why.
Another reason why men don't want their girlfriend or wives with the boy best friend.
There's absolutely no benefit in being the backup. First, you may never be used at all. Second, if you're needed, it's only temporary until the real option is back. You'll be shoved back out of sight once things are sorted, and you'll get no attention in the meantime. So don't be a backup.
Because you said with your ex, you hit the patch and you guys broke up.
Yes, because I didn't know it was normal. Like, I didn't know other people went through that, so I assumed going through that meant we just weren't made for each other. Like, I never knew that people went through this.
So what happened? You hit friend zone and then, like, it fizzled?
Yeah, we dated for 5 years. We hit friend zone about, like, year 4, and it was for so long where I was kind of like, well, nothing's going to change, but I also didn't try to make it change.
Because why? You didn't care?
I didn't know how to make it change, and I also didn't know it was normal, so I never thought that it could change.
I absolutely enjoy seeing how the tables have turned, with women now experiencing the same treatment they once dished out to men. It's hilarious to watch them struggle as men don't friend zone anymore. They simply ignore them. The juice isn't worth the squeeze, and no new buzzword will change that.
But you guys have never had experiences where guys want, you know how women will put guys in the friend zone? There are guys who put women in the zone. In other words, they'll keep sleeping with you, but they'll never commit. They'll never take you seriously, never be in a relationship. Do you guys encounter that issue?
Yes. For men, no, they're all easy little sluts. But for women, oh my God, my heart is broken. Why is it so hard for you to like me?
So it's harder for you to date women.
Yeah.
Okay.
This outcome was inevitable. Women played a rigged game with many good men who genuinely wanted a relationship. As a result, they pushed them away, leaving themselves with nothing but the Chad type who will never commit. Now, they're left with nobody.